It's late night Joe's. Hey, y'all can sit y'all phones down for this one. Close your eyes too and just relax and listen. You're a lighthouse. That's the effect, and that's what happens when it's brahmachari, celibacy, a semen retention, and effect. That's the consequences. You become a lighthouse. You are a lighthouse. You are a lighthouse to this world. And I don't really care what nobody else got to say, and I don't see it no other way. But it's either you a lighthouse or you a lifeboat. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think about all the times we was in relationships, situationships, one night stands, all these different endeavors. You know what I'm saying? That didn't bring us any closer to upper echelons. And to get the upper echelons, it took a lot of swimming upstream, which is requiring way more potential, which is requiring way more potential than just going down the stream. You understand what I'm saying? See, when you a lifeboat, yeah, people gonna use you as a lifeboat. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be the last one to get called. You wasn't the first one. You feel me? And then at the same time, you hear me? People be using you. They used to use our energy. You know what I'm saying? When they misplace, misuse, or became misfortunate with their energy. You understand what I'm saying? And that's when you become a lifeboat. And you know what I'm saying? People deprive you of your spiritual gifts, your spiritual income, your spiritual riches and wealth, your focus, your intentions, your attention. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of motherfucking whales that's caught up on the beach, and they need you to come through with your wave, you know what I'm saying, so they can ride your wave and get back in the water. You know what I'm saying? And you can't become a liability. You can't utilize your energy like it's a liability. You must utilize your energy because it's an asset, and you have to calibrate yourself like that. You know what I'm saying? That's where the isolation gonna come at. But the isolation in the eyes of the righteous is nothing but solitude. You understand what I'm saying? Now listen to this here. Going with the herd, yeah, you're gonna be a lifeboat because going with the herd, you know what I'm saying, that's like a bunch of snakes eating with snakes. I rather eat out the trash. I'd rather eat with the bums, you know what I'm saying, than be at a round table with snakes, utilizing each other, utilizing each other energy, you know what I'm saying? Monkey branching off each other. See, you ain't monkey branching. You gorilla pimping. You know what I'm saying? You conging this motherfucker. And Caesar don't like that. You feel me? And see, when you become that lighthouse, there's a lot of entities that's hiding these murky waters. You know, they got the rocks. You know what I'm saying? They got the buoys out there. If the lights went out on the buoy, they got the buoys out there. They got the rocks. You know what I'm saying? You got sea creatures. You know what I'm saying? You got pirates. Hey, you got crazy winds and crazy waves as well. You understand what I'm saying? And when you become that lighthouse, you help others get to their desired destination. You get to your desired destination. You understand what I'm saying? People see you, and those that's living wicked, you know what? They gonna shun you. They gonna hate the righteous. You know what I'm saying? They gonna hate you because you moving righteous. You understand what I'm saying? You doing things no matter how long it take you or how fast it take you. You still moving on God's speed and you're not on demon time. You understand what I'm saying? Compared to when you a lifeboat, yeah, you on demon time if you a lifeboat. But when you a lighthouse, yeah, you work for the most high. You understand what I'm saying? Because when we in the possession of God and we utilizing our life force essence to stay in our God body and we respecting the faculties and the principalities of the God body. You understand what I'm saying? God can dwell all within that and shine and radiant and is radiant all throughout that. You understand what I'm saying? And God either God uses us as either a tool or one of his greatest weapons. And that's why there's so much trials and tribulations and pressure. You understand what I'm saying? You got to build that strength. Yeah, if you gonna shine bright, yeah, that's everything. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to learn how to maintenance those watts and that voltage and those amps. You understand what I'm saying? Through the different trials and tribulations. You know what I'm saying? Passing and surviving the wet dreams and learning from the wet dreams. You know what I'm saying? Walking away from the lustful situations and the carnal desires and the shortcomings. You understand what I'm saying? The short-term pleasures. You understand what I'm saying? Because easy come, easy go. You dug. I packed me back my shovel because I kept your ass alive. Because you keep people alive and you keep yourself alive when you that lighthouse. When you that lifeboat, you either keeping somebody else alive, you know what I'm saying? Or you wholly alive. Literally. To be a lifeboat is to be a goddamn liability out here. To be a lighthouse, use an asset. You understand what I'm saying? You could shine light on things that haven't been revealed in all type of manners. Emotionally, mentally, physically, you know what I'm saying? Spiritually. Use the lighthouse, man. In this dark world, people surround themselves around more darkness, then it get harder to see the light. It get harder to see their destination. And then when they get around you, you understand what I'm saying? You on semen retention, you on celibacy. Rather they got the strength to deal with it, or they gonna hide from themselves. But if they willing to deal with themselves and they get around you, then you shine extra light, that spiritual light. Not the LED light, that flashlight. This is a light that, you know what I'm saying, that's shining in the invisible realm. And things that need to be seen in the invisible realm can be revealed, especially in your presence. And then there's those that got skeletons in their closet, or that's coming out the closet. Don't want nobody to know what's going on in the closet. They don't want to be around you because you shine light to what's going on in they darkness, and they not willing to face that. You understand what I'm saying? That's why we got so many knives in our bag. That's why you got so many knives in your bag, because you was willing to face everything that everybody turned their back on, the inner world, and you became that lighthouse. And now you could be radiant. And it's not just the glow that's in your face. This is in your spiritual reality. You understand what I'm saying? This is in your mind's eye. Everything has become lightened, brightened. The world that was once visible is becoming revealed once again, because it has become invisible the more that we get more into this visible world. The invisible world has become harder to see, but the more you go within yourself and you purify the body and you cleanse yourself and you don't count the days, but you make the days count, that's the brighter the light get. The more you fluctuate that energy and you got that circulation, you got the L1 and R2, you know what I'm saying? You got the L1 and R2, you got the hot and the cold, you know what I'm saying? You got the positive and negative, and you got the watts, you got the voltage and the amps, and everything is wired rightly. You understand what I'm saying? Then the lighthouse will stay on. And that's why we go through these trials and tribulations to learn how to maintenance that light. You understand what I'm saying? Because, yeah, you could get the glow, you could have the glow, but you got to learn how to take care of the glow. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about how hard it hit or how fast it hit. You know what I'm saying? It's about how long it lasts in the eyes of the Most High. You understand what I'm saying? Because we his torch. You know what I'm saying? And people come around and we either be a candle, but one thing we can't be is a bomb. You understand what I'm saying? We can't lose our pieces and lose our cool, because You know what I'm saying? They refuse to become a lighthouse like us. You understand what I'm saying? They want to be a light boat. You know, people that misuse their energy, you know what I'm saying, and then they want to fall on the next man, the next woman, and utilize their life force essence and their vitality and their vibrancy and their vigorousness. Ain't no difference from these jobs, man. You know what I'm saying? They want you to use. They want to turn a grape into a raisin. You understand what I'm saying? But you remain to be that light, that lighthouse, and you remain to be that grape. You remain to keep that hydration and that juice, and keep that form, keep that shape and that structure. You understand what I'm saying? The lifeboat. See the difference between a lifeboat and the lifehouse. See that lifeboat? It got structure. It got foundation. It's on solid concrete. You understand what I'm saying? See that lifeboat? It's in waters. It's shaking. It's moving around. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go wherever the waves go. You feel me? Literally, you in a lifeboat, buddy. You ain't got no motor on that. You know what I'm saying? You not getting across the rivers of life. You are seasick and you stuck right now. You dig? You know, as soon as you just get done, you get that post nut clarity. You just you sick with yourself. You disgusted. You seasick. You feel me? Don't disrespect the waters, man. Cool waters always. You know what I'm saying? This life force essence is to get across the rivers of life. You know what I'm saying? To be a lighthouse. You dig? And sometimes we start off as a lifeboat, but you don't want to be a lifeboat forever. You want to be a lighthouse. You know what I'm saying? Because a lighthouse, that's that solid foundation. That's that sturdiness. You know what I'm saying? That lifeboat is like, man, being in quicksand. You know what I'm saying? That lighthouse, you can walk on solid ground. You understand what I'm saying? You can see your way around things and things like that. That lifeboat don't got all these perks. Don't got all those perks. Matter of fact, that lifeboat looking for somewhere to get to go. You where you need to be. You understand what I'm saying? When you that lighthouse, that lifeboat, that's another liability we can't afford to be. Paying attention, it's gonna cost them. But we paying attention, it ain't gonna cost us. So we became that lighthouse. We've been utilizing our life force essence in the righteous manner. You understand what I'm saying? Not defiling the vehicle, the body, and no manner, no form. You understand what I'm saying? And now you could be out here, you did, you could carry the team. See who on the Lakers? You heard me? Who was the lighthouse? Kobe Bryant. Who helped the team get through them motherfucking treacherous ass games and trials, and jamborees and shit. Kobe Bryant did. Yeah, you probably know the Lakers, but you wouldn't know the Lakers as hard and as good as you do if it wasn't for Kobe Bryant. Cause Kobe Bryant was a lighthouse. He wasn't no goddamn you know what I'm saying, no lifeboat swing back and forth and somebody else and you know what I'm saying, somebody else with a tangled web they weave. But we out here pulling strings, man. Let it marinate. Hey man, y'all leave y'all V's in the comment section. I had to double back 2 times, you know what I'm saying, with another video on the semen retention, just in case y'all out there and y'all tuned into the radio station. The 7-8, the point ones, the VBs, it's the VB, the YZ, and don't forget my oh, yes, sir. We out here, man, saving our life force essence. You know what I'm saying? Respecting the body, respecting God principalities, the God body itself, respecting God Himself. You know what I'm saying? And making a better day. You know what I'm saying? One day at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time, one day at a time. Not counting the days, but making the days count. Let's go, famosa. Yes, sir. Amen. Respect to you if you out there saving your life force essence. Stay strong, man. Stay strong, man. Keep your head on the swivel. Head up, chest out, feet planted. See it through. You know what I'm saying? And yes, sir, man. Respect to the lighthouse of you, the lighthouse in you, the lighthouse that you became. You understand what I'm saying? Because we ain't nobody lifeboat, man. Ain't nobody lifeboat. For real. We done with that. We see when you a lifeboat, that's because you ain't utilize your energy in a righteous manner. And when you become that lighthouse, that means you've been depositing your energy in a righteous manner. With great power comes great responsibility. And no one man should have all that power, but you've been paying your light bill. You've been checking the check box on all your principalities, your regiments, and your habits, and that's what's keeping your light so radiant. That's what's keeping you with the glow, keeping you with the hue. You know what I'm saying? And those that's hiding in the darkness, those that's hiding in sneakery, you know what I'm saying, deception, manipulation, the manipulatives, they don't like to see the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because it reveal everything. You know this, man. It's common sense. When it's nighttime, all you got is some street lights out here in these streets. If that. Daytime, street lights have no relevance. You understand what I'm saying? Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. A lifeboat, a lifeboat is an emergency. A lifeboat, you know what I'm saying? You in the lifeboat once you relapse. You know what I'm saying? You back in the lifeboat. But when you saving and you charging up, you on your static shock, you know what I'm saying? You building up that spiritual voltage. Use the lighthouse. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, if you don't pay attention, it's gonna cost you. But if it cost you, it mean it was worth paying attention. I'ma holla at y'all, man. Y'all have a beautiful night. I'm about to try to watch me a little movie or something. Hey, if y'all got any movies out there, let me know, man. Any new movies y'all suggest, or y'all think that's fire, that's hot on the market, man. Let me know. I'm about to go ahead and ease my mind. Then tomorrow I'm gonna probably check out the movie y'all told me about. I'm gonna try to watch a movie tonight. I'm on this Wi-Fi. It's probably it's kind of getting kind of cold and shit, but it'll be alright. I think I got a pretty good sleeping spot for the night. So I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I just want to chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Lighthouses and lifeboats. Yeah. Oasis, man.